Hello, good evening all. This is Shubham. Welcomes you all to today's webinar on common and uncommon algo trading strategies and their implementation on Fiverr. So if you guys are able to hear my voice, just type yes in the chat section. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Thank you guys. So as all of you are aware that to make algo trading accessible to retail traders in India, Fires has joined hands with various fintech and platforms. So recently we have collaborated with Fiverr. Fiverr is an end-to-end algorithmic trading platform with screener, strategy creator, backtesting, and deployment features that sets you free from daily hassle. By automating them, so you can focus on the exploring opportunities in the stock market. So we are one of the leading broker partner of Fiverr, and live trades are being fired from various common and uncommon algo strategies using our robust and free trading API. So today, for the exclusive benefits of all our clients interested in algo trading, we have scheduled a webinar. So we have with us Mr. Aviral and Gaurav from Fiverr team. They are one of the founding employees at Fiverr and having sound knowledge about technology and trading. So Fiverr team will take you through the platform and discover the diverse possibilities with Fiverr. So let's tune to them. Yeah, Viral, you can join.
So hi everyone, hope you all are doing well in terms of health, and hope you guys are doing well in terms of wealth as well. Um, so me and Gaurav have been part of the Fi Technologies journey from day one. He's been more in taking care of the analysis and representing more of the trading aspect. I've been taking care of more of the technology aspect. And today, actually, Deepak is here as well, and he's been taking care of marketing for us. So today, we'd like to take you through a few different strategies, some common, some uncommon strategies that you can do with Fiverr. Overall, if you look at our journey, the reason why we exist is because we feel that there is quite a bit of gap between what the retail cloud-based trading platforms offer in terms of capability to traders like you, and what we feel should be the norm going forward. And there, so for example, there are a lot of form-based tools that help you get to a few basic strategies, and then the problem is you can't take it to the next level from that because there are certainly a few types of strategies that you can't do based on that kind of platforms. So we've created this robust trading platform called Fiverr. We have other platforms for options, for example, called Fi Options, and we also have a set of value-added services that we provide on top of these platforms to make sure that your trades go through to your brokerage platforms like Fires, when your rules are met, and it's absolutely clear to you what is happening and why the trades are going through, and so on and so forth. So that was the general brief gist of why we exist. And so what we'd like to do uh, is basically, I'm just sharing my screen, and let me know if you guys are able to see it. And just write yes in the chat if you're able to. All right, hopefully I'm visible. And so basically what I'd like you guys to do is if you have any questions, do post in the chat. We will try and answer it to the best of our ability. Since there are a lot of people here, we'd like to show you this unique button that we'd like to focus on is schedule a demo. Just click on it, pick a time, and we'll get to your personalized queries and trading techniques and all of that, and we'll find the best way possible for us to automate your personal trading through 5-1, and we'll be happy to walk you through the platform in a lot of detail again. So that being said, I'd like to send it over to Gaurav, and Gaurav will take you through one of the strategies, and then we'll take it forward from there.
Okay, thanks, Avira. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. So let me share my screen. Okay, so our agenda is to cover 3 strategies to show you the complete spectrum of a beginner strategy to advanced strategy like StatR, how the platform enables all those strategies, how he encapsulates all the complexity from the user, and then how you can leverage the platform to build anything that you can conceive. So we'll start with the very straightforward mean reversion strategy, which most of you, as you start your trading journey, should be familiar with. We're going to deploy Bollinger Bands, which is the standard typical mean reversion strategy, which builds a band around the closing price of a security. And when the brand gets breached on either side, it takes a long and short position, and usually it squares it off at the mean point. But you can devise different entry and exit criteria as well as suitable to a particular security and a time frequency. So in this case, I'm taking TCS stock on an hourly interval, and to build my hourly interval, to build my intra-week strategy, I'm trying to learn from the first 2 days of the week. So that's why I've given my parameters as period 4 and deviation factor, the sigma to be 2 units. And then I'm maintaining a variable to keep account of how long my trade has been open. So this is all you need to specify on 5-1 in terms of the calculation that you need to do. There are hundreds of indicators like this, which you can use right off the bat by just giving its parameters. And if you need any utility variable, you can define it here. Okay, then we move on to our step code, which runs with each instance of the time interval that we have selected. And this will keep on running and monitoring the stock at that time frequency for you. So first of all, we signify a calendar control. And now this calendar control ensures my trade position is only taken during certain calendar hours or days. We'll go how to select that. But this instruction takes care of how my calendar risk control would work. And then, like I said, the most straightforward way to enter a trade is whenever your close price goes below the bottom of the band, you take a long position. In this case, I'm also monitoring that I don't have a current position on. And right now, once it has breached the bottom band, I have a buy. I've fired a buy order, and now I'm long that stock. Now I want to build a sophisticated exit clause. So after I am long the stock, I monitor how long my trade has been open. And then my first criteria is if I am able to get out, square off my trade at the top of the band. So I try for that. Okay, if after 4 hours, the top of the band has not breached, then I'm happy to get out at the mid band. Then as we proceed, if that case has not been met, then I take a fixed profit, else a fixed loss. And finally, I have a time stop if 10 hours have passed without any of my exit criteria being met, then I square it off anyway. So I go to the advanced features to apply my calendar control. So in this case, since I'm using Monday and Tuesday to learn it, and then I have a 10-hour time stop, so I only want to take my trades on a Wednesday or a Thursday. Okay, so I made that calendar selection. Similarly, you can do it for a month, for a week, for any particular time interval as well, if you only want to trade during the morning session or the evening session. So I've selected risk control. I can even give it slippage and brokerage to make the trades more realistic. And then we have any initial equity that I'm going to invest in this trade. All right, so I square it back. Now we're going to run this simple Bollinger Band with the sophisticated exit with the calendar control on TCS 1 hour interval.
So Gaurav, a request from some of the people has been, if you can also try and explain in Hindi a little bit.
Okay.
Just make it slightly more accessible. So maybe just the rules.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. Okay. So first thing is, अब अगर हम देखें तो, if we go to our trades, Aviral, you want me to speak in Hindi, huh?
I mean, just the rules part.
Just the rules part.
That's one of the requests. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we'll do it in both languages then. Okay. So now we are looking at the individual trades that the strategy has generated. So you can see first we go through our result set. So this is the overall return for the 1 hour time frequency for a little bit of 3 to 6 months that we are running the initial strategy creation code for, and eventually you can run this for as long a period as you want at any time frequency. Okay, then you have the general statistics. We have trade frequency, which tells you on average how many trades a week or month would take place for the strategy. Then you have your positive trades, your negative trades, and your long and short. In this case, I've only written the long side of the trade that we buy at the low end of the band and we square it off on any of those conditions. And if I put a short condition on, you will see some trades here as well. Okay, so we had 1 negative trade and 7 positive trades. And now let's look at each of the trades individually. So you can see we have the time, the date and time when the buy signal came, what quantity we were able to buy with our initial capital, and when the square off condition came. So yeah, so in some cases, like you see, it just took 10 hours for us to get the position, get the exit condition we were looking for. In this case, only 7 hours. And in this case, this is a time stop because nothing will go beyond 11 hours. That's our hard stop. So once you can use our charts to visually verify the trades. You can just put a Bollinger Band on as a technical indicator, and you can see if your long and short trades are being taken at the right spot. So this is our criteria. This just to build a strategy, to check it for syntax, to check it for sanity testing and all. And eventually you can go to our bulk back test to run the same strategy on the whole Nifty 50 or Nifty 200 stocks at various time intervals. And with a single click, you will get to see the result across time and securities. Okay, now coming back to the rules, explaining the rules once again. So हमने क्या किया यहाँ पर कि हमने Bollinger Band लगाया with the parameters 14. तो ये पीछे के 14 instances को देखेगा 1 hour के, and फिर price को monitor करेगा कि वो उसकी average से बाहर जा रहा है कि नहीं. And the rules are, first rule is कि the close has to be a close मेरे bottom band से नीचे आया, and then I wait for the close price to go above the top band. अगर वो नहीं होगा तो then after 4 hours 4 घंटे बीतने के बाद then I will look at the mid band, and अगर वो भी condition नहीं meet करेगी तो फिर मैं fixed profit लेने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ 2% या fixed loss -2%, and eventually अगर कोई भी condition meet नहीं होती तो मैं 10 घंटे के बाद trade को square off कर ही दूंगा, क्योंकि I don't want कि अगले हफ्ते तक जाए, क्योंकि इसकी हम जो learning कर रहे हैं noise की वो हम हफ्ते के पहले 2 दिन से कर रहे हैं. So this is just the most simple, straightforward strategy to get started with. Where our platform outshines others is that you don't have to deal with any complexity other than the calculation and the entry and exit criteria. Plus, even we provide these and all the standard strategies as templates. So getting started is very easy. एंड उसके बाद जो भी, अगर आप अपनी ट्रेडिंग का एक्सपीरियंस देखें तो आपको जो भी आर्बिट्ररी रूल लगाना है वो आप खुद लगा सकते हैं, जहां हमारी टीम से कोड करवा सकते हैं. तो एज अ जनरल ऑडियंस, एज ट्रेडर्स, even if you are learning, you get a set of 5 to 10 strategies that you can practice on, which are good starter strategies. Now you just apply your individual knowledge about a particular stock, its tendencies, to how to vary the parameters and make it work. और इसके अलावा जो भी आप कंसीव कर सकते हैं इन टर्म्स ऑफ कि आपको कब चलाना है, किस दिन चलाना है, किस सेशन में चलाना है, और कैसे एंटर एग्जिट करना है, और मल्टीपल अगर कैलकुलेशंस अगर आपको यहाँ पे 2-3 इंडिकेटर्स को भी रेफरेंस करके चलानी है तो आप वो भी कर सकते हैं. मल्टीपल सिंबल्स पर चलानी है वो भी कर सकते हैं, मल्टीपल टाइम फ्रेम्स पे. तो वो ऐसी कोई लिमिटेशन प्लेटफॉर्म आप पे इम्पोज नहीं कर रहा, और कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी हमने बिल्कुल हटा दी. आपको डेटा को कनेक्ट नहीं करना स्ट्रेटजी से, आपको परफॉर्मेंस मैट्रिक्स कैलकुलेट नहीं करने, वो सब सिस्टम अपने आप कर रहा है. ठीक है. सो दिस वाज द फर्स्ट स्ट्रेटजी वी वांटेड टू डेमोन्स्ट्रेट, and then Aviral will show you a multiple moving average strategy, and then I'll take you through a statistical arbitrage, one of our advanced strategies. Okay, Aviral, over to you.
Right. So जैसे कि गौरव ने कहा, I'll try and speak a little bit of Hindi as well. So जैसे कि गौरव ने कहा, कि किसी भी तरीके का रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है आपके ऊपर कि आप किस टाइप का टेक्निक यूज करते हैं फॉर आपके सिस्टमैटिक रूल सेटिंग के लिए, फॉर एंट्री एंड एग्जिट, फॉर लॉन्ग्स एंड शॉर्ट्स. आप प्राइस एक्शन यूज कर सकते हैं, आप स्टैटिस्टिकल टेक्निक्स यूज कर सकते हैं जिनको कुछ इट्स जनरली कॉल्ड क्वांट. आप टेक्निकल इंडिकेटर्स यूज कर सकते हैं. आप इन सारे टेक्निक्स को कंबाइन करके एक नॉवेल टेक्निक बना सकते हैं. बेसिकली आपके ऊपर ओनस लाई करता है कि आप किस तरीके का टेक्निक यूज करके बनाते हैं. If you are not able to code, because मुझे कुछ लोगों ने क्वेश्चन पूछा, so I'm just repeating that. If you're not able to code, then there are two things. So one is the form mode. So let me just present my screen. So in the strategy mode, आप जब create a strategy में जाते हैं तो the first thing, पहले आपको form mode ही दिखता है, जिसमें कि आप this is very similar to a lot of the other platforms, and आप देख सकते हो कि very simply you can say EMA this crossing over EMA that, and you can create an EMA crossover strategy very, very simply. So EMA 30 crosses over EMA 60, for example. You can just do that very, very quickly, right? And the good part is कि हम आपको restrict नहीं करते हैं form mode पर कि आप उतने पर ही restricted रहो. Once you create the strategy, you can move over to code mode instead of living with the limitations कि आपको ये form mode limit ना करे. इसके लिए पीछे जो code generate होता है हम आपको उसका access देते हैं, and then you can change the code to whatever you like. So then you can add other indicators on top of that, add more complicated loopbacks and for loops and while loops and things like that. तो आप जो कुछ भी technical करना चाहते हैं, you can basically do that here. So let me just move on to the strategy that I was going to demonstrate, which is Guppy multiple moving average strategy. So a few people were saying, please plot the indicators on top of the chart. So I think I'll be doing that here. So as you can see in this one, there are 12 moving averages overall that are plotted on this chart. The blue ones are the smaller time frame, the shorter exponential moving averages, and the yellow ones are the longer moving averages. The strategy basically is that you basically go long when all of your moving averages that are shorter go above all of the moving averages that are longer. So for example, you would go long here, and you would square off at this point approximately. And let me take another example of, say, Nifty Bank. So this had a really, really clean trade that I saw. I think it was on the day level, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, अब जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो, I'll just make this full screen for really good clarity. So this trade is actually still going on. It has still not finished. So you can monitor this trade going forward. So this basically all the shorter term moving averages crossed over, all the longer term moving averages on the 9th, and then this trade is still holding strong. So if we do a back test of this trading strategy, and one more confirmation that we have applied is कि हमारा जो 200 day simple moving average है, that also should be saying the same thing as what the crossover of all of these 6 moving averages are saying. तो हमने यहाँ पर 3 पीरियड, 5 पीरियड, 8 पीरियड, 10 पीरियड, 12 पीरियड एंड 15 पीरियड शॉर्टर टर्म मूविंग एवरेजेस लिए हैं. ये टाइम पीरियड्स का लिस्ट आप निकाल सकते हो कभी मूविंग एवरेजेस से. इट इज आल्सो अवेलेबल ऑन Investopedia and other sources. So it's all of these different moving averages. So the longer terms are 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 and 60. So those are the yellow ones. And then I have one confirmation moving averages, that is 200 day in length, which is the pink one, the pink line that you see on the chart. Now, the rule is that all of the blue ones, which is the list of short-term moving averages, should be above. So the minimum of the short term should be above the maximum of the long term. मतलब सारे blue, सारे yellow के ऊपर होने चाहिए. And my low of the day, the lowest price of the day should be greater than my 200 day moving average, and my yellow lines and blue lines both should be above the 200 day moving average also. So this is quite a complicated condition to apply on a form based strategy, because you're taking the minimum from one list, the maximum from the other list, you're comparing both, and then you're saying, okay, yellow should be above pink, blue should be above pink, then my low should be above pink as well, and all of my blue should be above all of my yellow. So it's quite complicated, but you can do that here, and other similar techniques as well. So if that happens, then I buy, I'll go long, and if I am long, then I monitor कि कोई भी blue goes below कोई भी longer term moving average, and at that point I square off. So this is a slightly more involved strategy than what you saw with Gaurav, where we were basically using just a single indicator. You can use multiple, and as I said, you can see we're referencing low here. So you can reference today's low, previous lows, high, open, close values, etc. We can monitor gap ups, gap downs, etc. as well. So you can basically आप किसी भी तरीके का price action strategy बना सकते हो. And the next strategy that we're going to show you is basically a statistical arbitrage strategy that falls into the realm of quant strategies. So you can do similar strategies to that as well. And this is the trade that actually is still going on. Look, for the reasons of backtest, we are squaring it off at the last bar, and it's overall it's 13%. And just one last thing before I give it off to Gaurav is that if you look at, we did it a few days ago, but if you look at the 15-minute results as well, most of it has been positive on this strategy except for one or two. So just something to keep in mind. So this strategy actually recovering markets where it does really well. All right. So with that said, I will hand it over to Gaurav. And Gaurav, maybe you can take up the startup strategy now.
All right, thank you. Okay, guys. So now, since you've seen an entry level and an intermediate strategy, we'll take you towards the professional realm. I'll explain the strategy first, and then we will run it on the pharma sector with Cipla and Sun Pharma. Okay, so one sec. Okay, so as you must have seen, then there are certain stocks which move with each other because their market outlook is same, and they temporarily drift away from their statistical relationship, so to speak. So what we do is we try to find a pair of such stocks. So in this, it could be two items from the technology pair like Google and Microsoft, or it could be from the cement industry like ACC Cement and Ambuja. So for each industry, you will find a couple of securities which are correlated to each other. So our first test for correlation looks like this. We are going to use Pearson coefficient, And this just shows you that our platform can help you build any kind of statistical strategy also. So this is an example. It's not limited to these statistical functions or just this methodology. This is an example, and you can generalize towards any statistics-based strategy. So in this case, I'm applying a Pearson coefficient between two data sets, which I select in the platform. Like I said, so in this case, we'll do 2 from pharma industry. Maybe we can show you a couple from the consumer goods industry. So once I establish that the 2 stocks are correlated, my platform will give me the logs to tell how closely correlated they are. Okay. So usually when you do an industry-wide correlation map, this is how it looks like. So this is from the Indian banking sector. So it will give you an idea which stocks move together with what kind of strength in the magnitude, and which hardly have any correlation between them, or maybe sometimes even go in the opposite direction. So take an example of the US technology industry. You will see like Google is very highly correlated to Facebook and Microsoft. And may be a surprise or not, it's loosely coupled to Apple, very loosely coupled to Apple, and almost negatively correlated to IBM. So now once correlation has been established, that is just the start. Then we have to check if the residual is stationary. So for that, I'll take the 2 stocks as my X and Y axis and build a linear regression between the 2. So when you build a linear regression, there are certain noise points which fall outside the line that you fit between 2 time series. So these are those points.
Gaurav, is the screen, are you moving the screen around? Because the screen is not changing, I guess.
Screen, oh, one second. You're not able to see?
We just see Cipla. We're stuck on, we're stuck on
screen
Cipla.
It seems, Gaurav.
Oh, you're not seeing my PPT?
No.
So I think you presented the application, instead of the screen.
Okay, one second. Okay, well, quickly, now it's visible, the PPT, right?
Yeah, you might need to go back a little bit.
We'll quickly go through that. Okay, so we're going to run a stat arb on our platform, but just to give you the concept, if the 2 securities, you can visually inspect that they move together with each other. Okay, in this case, visually you can see that they're moving with each other. So we are going to establish a Pearson coefficient between the 2 securities to see how closely they are correlated. So if you take a correlation, this is how it looks like. So this is for the banking industry in India. You can see which stocks are highly correlated with other. That will give you a first test on which pairs to select. Similarly, a correlation between the tech in US, and like I mentioned earlier without the screen. So Google, you see very highly correlated with Facebook and Microsoft, very loosely with Apple, and a negative relationship to IBM. But this is not enough to do pairs trading. We need to build a relationship between the two stocks. And once we fit a linear line between the 2 time series, we will see a lot of data, these residual points, because it won't be an exact fit. Now, these residual points, if they are stationary, then we can pair trade the 2. We can say they are co-integrated. And once they are co-integrated, their residual term will mean revert. So again, we can apply a simple Bollinger Band on these residual terms to make a market neutral strategy where we go long one and short the other, and vice versa. So this is what a linear regression looks like. So imagine So imagine the first stock which we had. So imagine Sun Pharma as a function of a constant term, the other stock, and whatever relationship is between the 2, and the error term. And now we are going to apply stationarity on this error term. Again, another statistical function, which is called augmented Dickey-Fuller test. So I take my residual term, I apply it, then I publish it in the logs, and there are ways for me to interpret the results to tell that the series is stationary. Once it's stationary, it will abide by mean reversion. Okay, so this is the code which we are going to run, and this code is available on our blog. So you can just copy paste and run it. And finally, once we have established that the 2 securities are co-integrated, which just apply a simple mean reversion Bollinger Band. You can apply any other indicator which you would like for mean reversion. Okay, so I'll run Cipla and Sun Pharma, and you can try it out on our platform. Just copy paste the code and try it out on other candidates from different industries. So if you run it on Nestle and Darbar, you will see a co-integration, but not within Phi. So you can see how to interpret those results. Let's go back to our platform. Okay, so I'll reload the screen, come from my strategy editor. So you see, like you will eventually all these strategies are published on our blog, so you can take and build it in your own user platform. So right now I'm taking Stat of Pharma, Stat Arvind Pharma Industry. My two stocks are Cipla and Sun Pharma. I'm taking the underlying. You can take the futures as well. Futures are options, and change the time interval. In this case, we are using day. So like I said, first is the statistical test of correlation. That's it. We publish the result. Then I build a linear regression model. I use the residual term to check for stationarity. Once that's established, I apply a Bollinger Band. That's all. And this is a fund level strategy. And finally, in our exit and entry and exit criteria, I'm going long one and short the other. And once the residual band comes back to its mean, I square off the position. So let's just run it.
And while this is running, I'll just like to let you guys know that this is a really advanced strategy that actual hedge funds are using today. And if your setup is fairly simple, then the platform will take care of that as well. This is just to let you know the kind of strategies that we can do. And of course, as we said, whether or not you know how to code, we're there to help you out. Just schedule a demo with us, as we've shown in the beginning of the webinar.
Okay, the strategy completed. You can see your result set. Everything else stays the same. The residual variables, we show you the long short. In this case, we are taking short positions also. So it showcases all that. And now when you go to individual trades, you will see when we are going long Cipla, I'm buying it and selling it, holding a holding period of 11 days. So I'm doing the opposite on the other security. I'm selling Sun Pharma and buying it after 11 days. So that makes me market neutral. Doesn't matter the market is going up or down, because I am long one and short the other, as long as there is relative mispricing between the two. And that relative mispricing eventually corrects to the historical norm. That's a profit opportunity for me. So again, this mean reversion and the multiple moving average that Aviral showed, this is just to showcase what can be done in the platform. There again, coming back to our original point, there's no limitation. So if I want to build a new strategy, I have to go back to my strategy screen and start. So you can choose up to 8 instruments, and which could be a combination of your underlying, your futures at different time frequencies. So you can take the underlying at 2 time frequencies and test it for whatever criteria you want, and then use the futures or the options to take the position. So no other platform will let you do something as advanced as that. So just take account of what we have accomplished, or what we can do so far is I can take any technical indicator, any instances of it, and then I can take any statistical function, and also I can use the underlying, the futures and options all together to build a trading strategy. So if you know your stock well, or you have any trading insight, it's very easy for you to not just build, backtest with a single click on hundreds of instruments and eventually deploy. And you can deploy it with the Fire's platform or with the Kite as of now, and all the discount brokers are coming in. So eventually the manual effort is almost tending towards zero, if you see in this case. Okay, Aviral, back to you.
All right. So basically what I want to cover now is just summarizing everything that we saw today. And and just letting you know on a few support services that we have for users on top of the platforms that we have. So as you saw today, the power of 5.1 and what it brings to the table in terms of a very simple Bollinger Band strategy with a few you know uh, conditions on when to exit here and there. Then we saw a strategy that is built on multiple moving averages that cross over one another. So it got slightly more complicated in terms of the rules. And then we saw a highly sophisticated statistical arbitrage strategy running on 5.1 trading platform with the statistical tests happening on the platform as well as the trades taking place on the platform itself. Um, we have a separate platform for options that is that needs to be deployed separately for the users. So I'd like to just throw that out there. So if you have multiple legged option strategies that need to be updated based on systematic rules, we have a platform that can take care of that as well. And beyond that, we have services on coding of strategies, and we can also manage the deployment for you and take care of the trades going through to brokerages like Fires. And Fires is great because Fires gives you free APIs to integrate with your 5.1 account, so it's a really smooth transition for all of our users. And then we can implement custom features for you on the 5.1 platform and deploy it for you specifically. That's another service that we have. If you have really low time interval strategies that run on 1 minute or lower, then we can help you with co-location services that we offer. We also offer true tick by tick data with co-location. So if you want to go beyond the 4 ticks per second, so agar aap apne data ko dekhoge to it's basically updating not more than 4 times a second. And that limitation sort of goes away when we're talking about co-located instances. So we can offer you that as well. And if you already have some data arrangements, or if you already have some middleware that you already have and you would like us to integrate with those middleware, we can do that as well. So that's just a brief gist of what we can do for you. And of course, as I said in the beginning, do schedule a demo with us, and we can together work out how we can best automate your trading from end to end. And we'd like to make sure that everybody is trading in an automated fashion, because we truly believe that that's the future and that's the way that things are headed. So that's I think that's a good point to wrap up. Shubham, do you think we should be covering something else as well?
All right, Aviral, then. I think. Hello.
Yeah, Shubham, we're here.
Are you done with the Q&As? Like, there are a few questions in the Q&A tab as well. Okay.
Actually, Aviral, there is one. एक दो लोगों ने पूछा if you could spend some time on the form editor.
Form editor, okay. Okay.
उसके ऊपर अगर हम थोड़ा time देते, that would really help them.
Okay, all right. Let me just see if I can present my screen. So, all right. So here is the strategy creator again. And basically, so if I want to create, say for example, just long only EMA, crossover strategy. So EMA 3 crossing over EMA 15, I buy and then I sell off, and then I square off whenever the opposite happens. I can do that. So what I'll do is, let me add an exit condition, and then this becomes EMA crosses down EMA 15. So none of this is actually tested before, so I'm just doing it live. Okay, I'll need to enter a name. So EM cross So I'm running this on TCS end of day. I'm not really sure how the results are going to be, but it does show you how quickly you can sort of test out your ideas. So this is a long only version of a crossover strategy. You can make it a long short version. You can add stop losses and take profit, as you can see on the screen. And when we click on this run and save, what's actually happening is very interesting. So it's actually taking all the data, it's calculating all the trades and all of that, but it's also converting this form mode strategy into a code in the backend, and it's encrypting that code and saving it in your account so nobody else has access to it. And as I said, you can access the code version of the strategy as well. So you just click on this form mode, and then you will be asked, okay, you're you're switching to code mode now, and that's fairly advanced, and you click yes, and now you have access to the actual code. So this is the code that was generated basis the strategy that we just created there on the form mode. So now you can, if you are aware of Python, even basic Python syntax, then you can add for loops, go back into data, look at things, come back, add more price action related, confirmations on this and things like that. So all of the good things that come with the power that comes with code are also available to you. It's not restricting you to what you can do with the form mode. However, form mode is always there for you to just use that if you need to use that. And as you can see, we can quickly change all of this. You have autocomplete on a lot of things. So for example, if I just type RSI, it will give me auto predict on whatever different types of RSI are already built into the platform, and there are tons of these indicators that are built in. So RSI, Cutler, and other types of RSIs are already built in, as you can see. And I think there are about 140 plus indicators that are already built into the platform. So you can see things like ROC, RSI, all being here already. So yeah, and EMA, hull moving averages, Arun indicators, and things like that. So that's already there, which you can use in the form mode. Anything else, Deepak, that we can cover?
I think we are good to. There are a couple of questions, so I'll just read out to you.
Sure.
So किसी ने पूछा है कि how do we make sure hundreds of orders are not auto executed? Is there a capital cap we can set?
Yes, absolutely. So there are two things that you do. One is that whenever you deploy, and you can deploy any combination of backtests that you've done, etc. So when you click on this, you place this initial capital, and you can set this to whatever small number you want, and then the order will only go through for that amount. The other thing is there are compliance related checks that are built into the platform, which you usually only see for very, very sophisticated risk management systems. So I just want you to see that as well. So how many orders can go through in a minute? You can control that. What is the quantity that you want to send across every day, maximum? That you can control. Per order, how much quantity can go through. Per market, how much quantity can go through. What is the order value maximum that can go through. What is the cumulative open orders that you can have. All of these very, very advanced checks on risk management is already there, and this is to protect from not only the risk against exposure, but it's also to do with systemic risk and automated execution check, as we said, as you rightly pointed out, hundreds of orders don't go through with the same kind of parameters. So that's already built in to the platform. So all of these things are based on some checklists that we found from NSE, and we've built in everything here so that you have accessibility to everything here.
Okay, वो एक था, और एक है, I mean, you already answered it, but वापस एक बार आप कर दो. Is this available for FIRES users? All
Yes.
features, any cost? So
Yeah, so there is a subscription fee that is applicable to the platform, of course, but as long as you have a Fires account, I believe the APIs that Fires offers are free. Shubham, please correct me if I'm wrong, but so you can absolutely connect the two together as long as you are a user of both. No extra charge for connecting the Fires APIs to Fi1 really.
Or yes, we offer our trading API for free. You can connect with the platform of your choice.
Okay, so वो एक था. Then once we connect with the system with Fi1 with Fires, उसके बाद अगर किसी को फिर भी manually trade करना होगा, exceptions पे, can they do that?
Yeah, so if you look at the chart page, again, I'll need to present once more. So there is a chart page as well that is there for charting needs, and Fires has a really robust trading interface where you can fire off the orders, but you also have the ability to, for example, if you switch to an instrument that is actually traded, so you can click on buy on Reliance and then send your order from here if you wanted to. So that's discretionary orders apart from what is going through the algos. You can always place an order from the chart page.
Yeah, and Avril, you can also tell about Idea Book in this case.
So I mean, we have multiple versions of what we call paper trading. So there is simulations, which actually gives you notifications on all the trades that are happening, which is here. But we also have an idea book, and idea book is basically trying to allocate, or basically letting you understand based on general market, traditional market wisdom, if your order is likely to succeed or not. So we give you things like, currently I don't have anything on my order book sadly, but we have price rank for the last 5 days, 21 days and 52 weeks. Then we have volume rank as well. And I believe we have historical ROI, etc. that we can check and see which orders are the best ones for me to, or which deployments are the best ones for me to make today based on the signals that I'm seeing.
Yeah, see, the overall point is like your strategy signals are also available for you to verify and manually place them.
Correct.
Change
Right.
anything about it.
Yeah, so ongoing signals you can check from the idea book and then place manually from the chart page.
Yeah, because once you have deployed it, then it's 100% automatic.
Yeah. Once you deploy, then it's basically the orders will go through.
और एक है, this is from Gaurav Padia. He says कि अगर कोड में error है तो syntax error की तरह दिखता है. Is there something?
Okay. Yes, it absolutely gives you. So there is a log section, etc. It will give you very, very detailed information on. It will try to tell you where you are wrong as well. So you will have other tabs here when you press run and save. So there's a logs tab as well, which will give you details on the error that is happening.
So that reminds me, Avira, let me show them these stats, sure. The logs. So as you saw, like we ran this strategy. Yeah. So if you go to our logs, so you are whatever you try to print out. I mean, it's not going to be as exhaustive as an IDE will give you, the precise logging information. But specifically, if you are interested in a certain variable, you can print it out. So in this case, like right. I have my correlation coefficient printed out. I have my ADS statistic printed out, my probability value, and also a measure of how to interpret them.
Right. So just go to your strategy tab and go to init, and you would have used the log function somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So just show. So this function, this logs function, wherever you use it, you can log information as you need. So if you just want to log the close price every day, then in the step code you can just write log close, and that will log the close value for every day. and then you can see it in the logs. But you can basically log any kind of information. Here we are logging the Pearson correlation coefficient, but it can be basically any variable that is there in that system that we just created.
Okay, anything else, Deepak?
Actually, काफी questions है. So, Mr. Arvind Krishna is asking, can we code any of our ideas in this platform? Are there any limitations, for example? So,
sorry, Deepak, I think there was an internet issue at my end. You sort of broke up. Could you repeat?
yeah. So, can we code any of our ideas in this platform? Are there any restrictions?
There is absolutely no restrictions to what we can code on the platform. As we said, we can code technical strategies, quant-based strategies, price action-based strategies, and combinations of those as well. What I would like everybody to do, whoever is interested, just give us a little bit of your time by scheduling a demo with us. We'd take a look at what your approach is and how we can automate it in the best manner possible for you. And you can do that by going to phi1.io, PHI1, the number 1.io. And on the top, you'll find a schedule a demo button where you can select a time that is comfortable for you. And I see another question saying, can we implement with volume? So yes, absolutely. You can. You have access to open, high, low, close, volume, all the price action data. So as you can see, it's also plotted on the chart. You have access to all of that, and you can implement with that.
This is from Junaid Sheikh. Does it have international charts of currencies like pound, dollars, Bitcoin?
So for our enterprise users, we are providing a lot of different data as well. So on the SaaS platform, currently we're only having equities and indexes and their futures and options, equivalents. However, if you go with the enterprise plans, then we can bring in crypto data and alternative data feeds as well. So that's a part of our services that we can offer to you.
Okay. ठीक है. Then और एक minute. So, when do you plan to add super trend indicator?
We already have super trend indicator. In fact, I think there is one template that's based on super trend indicator.
Okay.
Yeah, just Gaurav, just go to, okay, you've stopped sharing. Let me just check. Yeah, it's the last template that we have in the list for in the code mode.
Okay, so Amrut, he was exploring it in the form mode. So Amrut, वो form mode में नहीं है, आपको code mode में जाना पड़ेगा. वहाँ पे you will find the super trend indicator.
In fact, just give me 1 minute. Let me see if it is there in the. Okay, so what seems to have happened is that in the form mode, we've not added autocomplete for it. So Amrut, I understand what you're saying now. He's saying that when you type super on the form mode, it doesn't autocomplete to super trend. So we'll add that. We'll add that, Amrut. Thanks for pointing that out. We'll add that because the indicator already exists in the platform. I think the autocomplete is missing, which we'll add. So it's not suggesting super trend to you at the moment, but it will in the future.
Okay, ठीक है. Can we use multiple screens?
Yes. So yeah, you can. I mean, in terms of Phi1, you can open up multiple tabs and put them in different screens, and of course you can arrange it however you like.
Okay, then there is one more. Is it possible to place order on live candle via script?
I don't think I understand what that means. If you just want to place a manual order, of course you can do that with the charts. and you can
No,
do that.
Aviral, they are just talking about strategy taking live trade.
Yes. So you just want to you just want to take the trade right now, right? On the current candle. That's what you're saying?
I think they're just interested in the script placing live trades, because
Yeah, absolutely. So it does
context.
that. That's yeah. So it does algorithmic trading. Yes.
So yeah, so it will monitor the live prices for you, and as soon as your signal is met, your trade will go to your broker. That is the overall purpose of the platform, so that you don't have to monitor any of the setups.
Right.
System monitors it for you across the whole NSE securities, and whatever condition gets met, it takes the order, either the market order or the limit order, to your broker order book.
Right. And I see a lot of questions around costs. So you can go to the 51.io website and go to the price section and check that out. But for our, we have a very good relationship with Fires, and we'd like to offer all of our, traders who are trading with Fires to, start using us as much as possible. So we'll give you a really good discounts if you just, as I said, just schedule a demo with us. Let us know that you've come from the Fires webinar, and we'll make sure we give you a very good discount on top of what is already a fairly good price, in our opinion, on the pricing page.
Yeah. So we'll be able to offer you training on the platform, and even code your strategy specifically if you become a Prime subscriber based on our current running discount.
Okay. और एक है Aviral, Gaurav. How fast is the execution? Code is integrated in Fire's platform, or is it a separate build on your app, or trades are fired from there?
So in terms of execution, it is a second is what we've seen. We're working really hard on reducing this, further, but currently we're seeing 1 second times.
Yeah, and
that's irrespective of the time interval candle that you're using. So whether you're using
that is once your criteria is met, this is just a second of latency for it to broker order book, and it does not linearly change with if you have deployed hundreds of securities. That stays the same.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many deployments you have, that stays the same. I see a lot of detailed questions on redirect URL for API keys. Vijay, just reach out to us at support at fi1.io, and we'll be happy to set it up for you. We can also do it live with you. Our support team is there to help you out. We also have articles on the documents that we have to help you with that. But just drop us a word.
Yeah. All right. Before we sign off, just as a quick survey, could you guys type in the kind of strategy you are interested in to run through the platform? So we'll have a survey of it, and then we can bring them to the platform.
Actually, there are बहुत सारे questions है, So guys, बहुत सारे जो आपके questions है around can we help you in coding your strategy, इसके charges क्या होंगे, options के लिए specific data set है या नहीं, most of them सबके answers हाँ ही है, but if you get in touch with us specifically individually, we should be able to help you with more details than that, उससे ज़्यादा बता पाएंगे. Option related, आपको अगर without any technical indicator strategy बनानी है, yes, हम आपको help कर पाएंगे. यहाँ पे time नहीं है, so we won't be able to help you out in detailed answers here.
ठीक है, I think we've exhausted the hour, and we can collect feedback, and we can have a follow-up session based on whatever is, in terms of queries and strategies.
Right. There are too many comments in here.
I think Shubham, at this point, it's over to you.
Okay, all right. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this webinar and found it really easy to trade your logics with Fi1 platform. If you have any queries, you can reach to support@fires.in, or you can get in touch with the 5-1 team at support@51.io. Am I right, Deepak?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So
And
with that, we'll conclude this webinar. Thanks for joining this webinar. Have a great time.
Thank you, guys.